Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Illusions Ghost. Welcome back to another video, and inside this video we are back inside of Tower Defense X. So anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and of course turn on those notifications. What we're actually going to be going over is basically the best beginner guide to this game. So first and foremost, alright, before you even start playing the game, before you even join up in a game like how I am right now, there is one important thing that you need to be doing, guys. And that is to head over to the Tower Defense X group and join said group. So when you actually go and join this group, you get $125 in-game cash. The next thing that you need is to redeem a code. All right, there's actually a code that gives you $500 and I think like 1,000 XP. So I think that's actually even enough XP to just completely level up. But anyway, this code is as follows. It is super easy. It is just John Roblox forever. All right, John Roblox forever. Boom, type that in. Okay, not here, obviously. You want to type it in when you're inside the lobby. There's a spot where you can type in codes. That's where you want to actually do it, guys. All right, so that is what you first need to do. Okay, so now if you know somebody who's a high level inside this game, I suggest playing with them, because obviously they're going to teach you a lot more about this game playing with them than just watching a short little video. All right, so go and play with them. All right, however, guys, if you guys are solo like me right now, okay, you guys are all playing solo, so what you guys want to do, all right, this shotgunner is a really good starter item. As you guys can see, this guy is basically just, you know, holding them all off on his own. All right, and then of course we do have the Ranger, which everybody starts off with the Ranger. So, you know, with this combo right here, you can actually win on the easiest difficulty, guys. All right, if you do play it right, you can win on the easiest difficulty. It is a little bit difficult, all right, but you know, you guys should be able to pull it off, all right, if you guys are, you know, good enough, I guess. However, I suggest that the very first thing that you spend your money on inside the game, if it's not the shotgunner, which the shotgunner is pretty cheap, okay, then it should be the missile launcher or the farm. So what you guys can do with the farm is basically just kind of set up these, well, farms. All right, you set up these farms and they actually start to generate cash. However, when you're actually inside of the little further back ones, when you're playing easy mode, guys, the farm really is not that useful. You can get enough money to defeat, you know, the final boss without the farm, so really it's not all that useful. However, it still can play a big role, especially if, you know, you're trying to work your way up to intermediate, or if you're trying to, you know, do elite or even nightmare mode. Also, another thing that you can do to kind of level up a lot faster, guys, is actually getting your daily reward. So every single day, every single 24 hours, there will be another reward that you can go and redeem. All right, and basically that just kind of just gives you free money. Usually it's just free money, guys. All right, and honestly, it helps out quite a bit. I've probably gotten hundreds and hundreds of dollars from the free reward, guys. All right, and that has really put me in a step in the right direction to actually go and move up in this world. So the end goal is to start getting, you know, of course, the warship, which is like the hardest tower to actually get. All right, it takes the most grinding. All right, but even before that, you need to get the juggernaut. You need to get, you know, some of the rails. So basically the whole point of the game is to collect all of the towers, guys. All right, and of course some towers do take a long time, and to actually do that, you need to start making money faster. So, you know, you don't want to just sit on easy the whole time, especially if it's too easy. If it's too easy, that's the reason why you need to move to harder maps and or harder difficulty, guys. The harder the difficulty, the more money and XP that you actually get. And not only that, guys, all right, actually the harder the map, the more money and XP you actually get. So this is an easy map. This is probably one of the easiest maps inside the game, and the whole strategy with this, guys, all right, is try to put your towers so they have the most room. All right, so I put this guy right here instead of over here, so this guy has control over all of this area. Same with this guy, so now he can see over here, and once he's upgraded with his sight, he will actually be able to see all this right here, guys. So you want to have them in locations. Location is very key when it comes to this game, guys. You need to put your towers in the best possible location for your strategy, all right? And you need to have a strategy when playing this game. Obviously, I'm out here trying to do some missile trooper strat, guys, all right? Eventually, I'm gonna have basically this whole area filled up with missile troopers, and over here too, okay? Especially if I was playing intermediate or the hard mode, guys, all right? I would definitely have a ton of missile troopers all lined up. All right, I don't think I really need all that just for, you know, the difficulty that I'm playing on right now, okay? Because, you know, honestly, this difficulty is kind of easy. That's why it's called easy, okay? And yeah, so as you can see now, we control basically this whole area, and that is what you need to do. You especially need to try to put your guys in the correct spots. Also, if you guys do have, you know, the barracks or something like that, that is super important, because you guys can farm up and have the barracks, and the barracks will basically take care of all of these zombies, all right, while you basically are out farming. So there is a lot of cool strategies like that that you guys can go and try. Me personally, okay, some of these strategies are a little, you know, difficult, all right, but some of the barracks, you know, the barracks farm strat is pretty easy, honestly. See, now that we have this all upgraded, as you can see, we get thousands and thousands of dollars from actually just nothing, just having these, all right? So these are a huge plus inside this game, and all the while these guys are holding off all the zombies. We got the missile trooper, you know, killing all of them right as they all clump up, all right, because he does a splash damage. There's different towers that specialize in different things. Like this guy can basically his whole job is to see all of the camouflage zombies and take them out. That's basically his whole job, all right, and kind of just clean up after him. This guy's basically just kill everything, okay, because he can control this entire area. And you can even find a better spot if you move him. If you find a spot right up here, then you can see all the way up here plus all of this region. If you put one of these guys with the javelin up here, guys, you can actually see all the way to the front right here. So this is honestly the way how you win, is placement. That is the most important thing, I believe, inside this game. It's not about what towers you have, it is about how you upgrade them and how you combine your different towers, all right? But it's mainly about your placement. You just can't be putting, you know, troops in stupid spots. If I put, you know, if I put somebody right here, guys, all right, he can only see right there. That means he's only gonna get a couple shots off before the zombies just walk right by. While if we have a guy right here, this guy's gonna keep shooting the zombie for minutes. He's just gonna keep going, all right? There's no stopping that guy, all right? So that is what I'm trying to get at when I'm, you know, saying all this stuff. I'm trying to make you guys good at this game. That is the whole point, okay? Just trying to make you good, all right? So as you can see, we have a ton of money. We're absolutely loaded, okay? And I just spent all of it. I'm broke again. An often overlooked aspect of this game is actually this right here. You can set who your person is actually going to be shooting at. So I can basically have this guy shooting at the last person, at the first person, at the strongest person, at the weakest person. All right, we can do it all at random. I don't know why you would want random, but who cares? Okay, so basically the reason why this would, you know, be helpful is that some troops are better at, you know, killing certain things. This guy obviously is better at killing weak, fast troops, so you would want him at the first, because all the weak, fast troops are actually going to run to the front, while these people right here are might benefit from a random, because they would be more likely to hit clumps of troops and then deal their splash damage. So it just kind of depends, guys, on what your troops actually doing, all right, you know, what they're good at and everything like that, okay? So, you know, of course, the best default obviously will have to be the first, all right, but some of them will do a lot better if they're actually set on strongest, all right, especially if it's somebody like the Juggernaut or something like that, guys. It would all really benefit from, you know, being set to the strongest. So one thing you guys need to know if you're just starting out is that the boss comes on wave 25 on the easy difficulty, guys. So at this point in time, I'm not going to upgrade any more of my farms because I will not get my return on investment, guys. All right, basically I will be spending more money on these than they will be giving me back inside these next 2 rounds, because after round 25, guys, the game's over. Game's just straight up over. So basically on round 25, what I want to do is actually sell all of my farms. I want to just completely get rid of all of them, guys, okay? And then that way I'll have the money from the money that they produced, and I'll have the money from selling them. So I will be rich as heck, bro, okay? I'm gonna have a enormous, what the heck, I'm gonna have an enormous amount of money, guys. So anyway, as you can see with the javelins right here, guys, we can actually see all the way to the front. Look at these guys go, and they're okay, they didn't shoot for some reason. Go ahead and shoot. Do it. There they go. Okay, I don't know what they were waiting for, but I don't know. Going back to my placement, guys, all right, with this shotgunner right here, he can actually see this entire area now, and he's going absolutely crazy. You can actually see how much, you know, damage he's doing right here. It says 17 or 2,000 now. All right, as you can see, this guy's got 35,000. So yeah, these guys are going absolutely crazy. Another thing that we can do right here, all right, is again with the space. So if we actually go and get this right here, the MRL, okay, basically this will have a super fast fire rate and reload rate, all right, but it'll actually reduce the range a lot for this guy, all right. So what we need to do to compensate for that is just put him in a good position for this, all right. As you can see, he still can control this entire area, and it will go absolutely crazy. Look how fast this guy shoots. He just keeps going. He just keeps going. And because it's round 25, what we can do now is actually go over here and sell all of these. The keyboard shortcut to actually sell these is backspace. I don't know why they're not selling. There we go. Now they're selling. So you actually go and press backspace, and boom. Now we got $170,000. We can go absolutely crazy, buy pretty much everything here, everything that we need at least. And also, not only that, guys, there is another thing that we need to do. If we were going against the Predator or something like that, guys, another boss inside this game, we would have to make sure that we would set up decoy towers. And what that actually means is we just set cheap towers like a ranger around our more expensive towers like these missile troopers right here, just so they do not get hit. So the Predator can actually deal damage to your tower and even kill them, basically meaning so you lose the tower without getting any of the money for it, which absolutely sucks, okay? You do not want that to happen. So basically, guys, what this ensures is that all of these guys take all the brunt of the hits from them, all right, from the Predator and stuff, so then your expensive towers will remain alive. So I feel like I actually placed down enough troops to kill this guy. I guess we can just, you know, make sure, all right, you know, 4,000 health is nothing. He's getting absolutely destroyed. Literally, these guys can still see him, all right, or they can't because they're nerfed, but there we go, victory right there. Another thing you guys need to do is make sure you guys are doing the achievements. They help out a lot. They give you a ton of money, guys, all right. And not only that, make sure you guys try to do the keybinds, okay? So Q, if you have tower selected in game and you press Q, it cancels the selection. You can select them by hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 on the keypad. You could also use keybinds like, of course, backspace, how I already said. If you're placing down a tower and you're holding shift while placing, it'll place multiple towers at a time, guys. So there's just a lot of little secrets about this that do help out a lot, all right, that just aren't very, you know, easy to find. But anyway, guys, that is gonna have to be it for this video. Like and subscribe and turn on those notifications. Hope to see you guys all in the next video. Love you guys out. Peace out, and of course, goodbye.